Good morning, everyone. Our storm system is slowly moving out of the region. We're starting to feel the effects, a bit more of that drier air and clearer conditions. We can see a bit more of those kind of brown colors following behind this area of low pressure, already entering into areas of the Permian Basin. Kind of ahead of that is our cold front, which is going to bring some of those cooler conditions, but we can still see a lot of this blue here. That's a bit more of those showers and thunderstorms that's there into near areas, pushing into near Dallas as well, even out of Brownwood now. Still kind of working some lingering showers into near areas of Brady, but for the basin, we are looking nice and clear as we go throughout much of the day, and that will be the case throughout much of the big country and Country Valley within about the next hour or so. Still kind of some light showers and some moderate downpours into near areas of Brady, even upwards and just kind of east of Brownwood, but going to be pushing into near areas of central Texas. If you have any travel plans, that rain is certainly going to follow you within the next several hours, but we're talking rain totals upwards of maybe 1 to 3 inches, kind of in some pockets, but maybe a general half an inch to an inch and a half, mostly into those areas of blue. So definitely give yourself a little bit of extra time for that commute. Could still be some flooded roadways, into those low-lying spots, and even some slick spots out into the Permian Basin, where we are currently cool and feeling the effects of that front around 49 in Odessa, with 47 into Midland, with 41 as well into Marfa. A bit more of those 50s and 60s as that colder air hasn't really settled in just yet. Still working with a bit of moisture into near areas of Mason, around 65 degrees this morning, with 58 into Abilene. So otherwise, we're going to clear out heading throughout the next several hours into the big country, Country Valley, here into the basin. We are already nice and cleared out. It is going to be a beautiful day across the board, with a bit of a light breeze around 5 to 15 miles an hour, 70 for both Midland and Odessa. Just a little bit above normal, but not going to be anything too bad or too crazy for the most part. Around 72 in Abilene and 71 down into San Angelo. Those storm systems are going to move off well into the east of us. We're going to get those clear skies by the afternoon hour. It is certainly going to be rather nice, even as well heading into our Tuesday, but we're going to see a bit of our pattern change begin to kind of come into the forecast. We're going to see a kind of another cold front that's going to come in, bring in more of those breezier northerly winds heading shortly after sunset on Tuesday into Wednesday, where we'll work with more cooler conditions, and we're talking daytime highs into those 50s and 60s on Wednesday. Certainly going to be a cool day, but those southerly winds will slowly return as high pressure is going to be taking a grip, giving us a little bit more of those warmer conditions heading into Thanksgiving morning, with daytime highs going to be into those middle to upper 60s. It is certainly going to be nice, especially across the Lone Star State of Texas. If you have any plans to travel off into the east, we're still going to be talking 60s, a bit more of those 70s and 80s along into near areas of the valley. But if you're traveling up into the northeast, you'll be working with some lake effect snow off into near the Great Lakes as well, kind of a mix of snow and rain off into the Pacific Northwest, but pretty much the southern belt, a lot of us look to be in good shape heading into Thanksgiving. But looking ahead, though, we are tracking kind of two systems that's going to help try to pull in a bit more of kind of some Arctic air across the pretty much the whole United States. I think we're kind of going to be into the middle zone of that, something that we are watching at the moment, as it's been kind of advertised well on social media, but still something that we're kind of just watching heading into early next week. Right now, I'm keeping us into some 60s as we head into Sunday, but really our kind of stronger cold front, at least in the meantime, is going to be late Tuesday into Wednesday. A lot of us going to be into those 60s, warming up to middle 60s by Thanksgiving, with 70s by Saturday, with that other cold front coming in too early next week.